Parishioners and friends, welcome back to Father Alfie's table. We have a special occasion to celebrate today. Today is May the 9th, 2025, so it is Easter season. So first of all, we have to rejoice and be happy because it's Easter season. Christ is risen. Alleluia, alleluia. Yesterday, May the 8th, we have received the good news that the cardinals and the conclave have elected our new Pope, Leo XIV. And so we are so happy and we want to celebrate that. And I want to dedicate this dish for him. So now, Pope Leo, his name is Roberto Francis Prevost. He's an American born and raised in Chicago. But he spent many years as an Augustinian father in Peru as a missionary, and after years of being in Peru, he has been called by Pope Francis as a bishop of a particular city called Chiclayo, and he was there from 2015 to 2023. Say in honor of Pope Leo the 14th. I was looking at some of the dishes in Chicago, right? Because he's from Chicago, but I didn't find my hot dogs and stuffy pizza, things like that. Not very, So I had to go. Actually, I asked Karen, which is a new somebody new in our office, and she's from Peru. So I asked her about, do you know anything particular about a particular dish in Chiclayo? And so she found a nice recipe. It's called duck alla chiclayana, Chiclayo duck style. Karen, she went to find this for us tonight. She went to the store and got this because I had no idea where to get it. And she said, I know where to get it. So she went and got it for us. Thank you, Karen. Aji Mirasol Paste. It asks for half a cup, which is basically all of this. And it looks like hot peppers. Very strong. I don't know. We'll try. But it may fit with the name. Pope Leo the 14th. Leo in Italian is the leone, the lion. And so we're going to do something strong that fit for him. Let's start. We got a duck, we got a cilantro, a cup kind of more or less, and spinach, green peas, long grain rice, red pepper, teaspoon of turmeric, teaspoon of cumin. This is a bit more than a teaspoon. I won't put a teaspoon. Salt and pepper, garlic, 4 cloves, a cup of red onions. So I think these 2 red onions make just about a cup. A little bit of water, half a cup of water for blending these 2 together. And then one thing where I could not find, because you cannot find it, is ask for a duck stock. I have to make it from scratch. I didn't have time to do it because yesterday is when he was elected, and today with Raphael we have decided to make a dish today. So instead of a duck stock, I got chicken stock. We can live with that. So we have the duck here. Some pieces of the duck I cut already and I put in the beer. Oh, one thing I need to tell you. This dish is from Chiclayo, Peru, but I went to the liquor store to get a beer and I asked, do you have a beer from Chicago? And they say, yes. So you have a Chicago beer. Pope Leo the 14th, we got your beer from Chicago. It's called Pabst PBR, they say, Pabst Blue Ribbon. And I think that says Chicago. It says established in Milwaukee. Is that Chicago, isn't it? I think so. 1844. Anyway, they said They sold it to me as a Chicago beer, so I don't know. We'll go for it. So we'll take this out and we're gonna dry these nice pieces of duck in a towel. Now we're gonna sear all these pieces, and they said the recipe says sears golden. So we use a cup for vegetable oils. Of course, I will have to use olive oil because I'm Italian. So let's go to the stove. So we're gonna start with some olive oil. Turn it on. And we'll wait until it gets a little bit hot. Olive oil, we don't want smoke temperature, so we have to go below. And we can start to see that it's kind of moving already, so I think we are ready to go. Yeah, listen, that's perfect. And I put with the skin down, so the skin can also melt a little bit and create some of the melt with the olive oil and make a nice fat. While we are searing the duck, we're going to start to chop the garlic and the onions, the red onions. Pope Leo XIV already makes me cry, eh? Wow. Oh my goodness gracious. Pope Leo, I love you already. So the recipe says once this is golden, we'll put it on a saucepan. I'm gonna turn this off right now. It seems oily to me, but also the fat of the duck must be delicious. It's really a dish for a lion, isn't it? So one thing I really like about Pope Leo XIV is that the words that he said at the beginning when he just came out, I don't know if you saw it, it was peace be with you, which are the words that Jesus said to the upper room when the disciples were locked doors for fear of the authorities. It was the gospel of Easter, and he came to them and he said, peace be with you. And I like the way he started with that. But there's another particular that I like, he said, is that we are called together to pray and work together for a disarming peace. A disarming peace. As a bit of an expression, reminds me the book of Father Julian Caron that we did a few years ago, Disarming Beauty, no? Disarming peace doesn't mean necessarily without weapons, maybe meant that too, but disarming peace is something that, you know, once we experience a peace that is divine, we have to drop everything of ourselves and be embraced by that peace, you know? Let ourselves surrender to the peace, surrender to that beauty that is the presence of God, you know? So I like that beautiful expression, disarming peace, a peace that is disarming us, you know? So we are called to surrender. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Okay, it smells amazing. It smells cilantro. I used the other beer for marinating the duck before. And now we put the beer And we put this beautiful sauce. And finally we put the green. Okay. This is amazing. Now just a teaspoon of pepper and a teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna stir a little bit. Oh, nice, interesting, very interesting. Peruvian dish. Cilantro again, and the spinach gives a nice green, and a special sauce from Peru, and the duck seared. And now we're gonna let it go for 1.5 hours low. Let's do it. So we have a 4.5 cup, they say, for this much rice. So 4.5 cup. So 4.5. We go up to that. Good. All right. Turn it on. So we put a lot of already salt and pepper in the broth, and the broth has all the juice and the fat of the duck, so I don't think we need to add any salt for now. We can taste it later. Look how beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna let it sit, and I put it over there, and then the duck, and put it on the table. And now is the time, the famous time, that to make sure or to taste, because we don't know if it's good. And this is a classical question: would that be good or not good? There's only one way to find out. That's to taste. Okay. The rice down. 1 and 2. Okay. So good, wonderful. The rice, what a messy. I feel like a lion. Thank you. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for choosing our new Pope, Leo XIV, and on behalf of St. Joseph the Worker Parish in Victoria, British Columbia, in the Diocese of Victoria, led by our wonderful and great Bishop Gary Gordon, we wish you a many blessings for your new apostolic pontificate. Many blessings and thank you. And dear parishioners and friends, we'll see you next time and hopefully soon. God bless you all.